Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick video by way of a bit of light relief from all the usual deep and dark and devastating stuff that I get into, because we can all use a bit of a diversion from that from time to time, right? And it's not as if the dark stuff won't still be there when I go back to it. So this is by way of a little piece of entertainment. And what inspired it was a conversation I was having with somebody in America, and she was talking about these different regional dialects around the United States that she likes to take off. So it's everything from a California Valley girl through to an East Coast paranoid Jewish woman, which sounds very entertaining. And it got me thinking about these different regional accents from around the UK that I like to have a crack at. I'm about to narrate the audio version of my new novel, and I'm going to be doing a couple of accents on that by way of voice acting. So I thought it'd be a bit of fun just to get into a few of these here. And a good place to start is always with a good old East End Cockney diamond geezer, from the East End, Bethnal Green, Stepney, Bow Bells, Hackney, Kenning Town, all of that. And, you could start off making it sound a bit like Michael Caine. And then, you get into Daddy Dyer, like proper diamond geezer, like, representing Cockles and Welks, Gillard Hills, God blimey, Governor, as your father, all of that malarkey, And I don't know if you notice, one thing about these Cockney geezers is a lot of them can't pronounce their R's properly. So you'll hear them say things like the Quay twins and Wabble Wowsing and stuff like that. It's a curious thing. But then, you go up the M40, and you end up in the West Midlands, like, Birmingham, Wolverhampton, West Bromwich, these types of places. And they talk like this up there, don't they? Who you got from the West Midlands? I mean, Roy Wood and Wizard were from up those sides, weren't they? And Slade were from Wolverhampton. I think Robert Plant was from up those sides as well. And you go further up the M1, like, and you get to Nottingham. And there's a Nottingham accent, but I can't do that at all. It's just too difficult, so I'll leave that one alone. Why, aye man, you can't be forgetting the Geordies, like. Newcastle represents, down the Toon, Sunderland, County Durham, all of that, the Geordies in the house. And then you take it out to Liverpool, like, and you get this kind of accent, the Scousers. They all talk like this up in Liverpool, and the way I like to stay on track with Liverpool is to do a little bit of Paul McCartney. I don't know which one, the second one probably. Yeah, what happened was, we did a sleeve for a record called Abbey Road. Even the sleeve gets applause. And, what happened was, I turned up that day wearing sandals, like flip-flops, because it was very hot, So I kicked off my sandals and went across the road barefoot. And because of that, everyone was like, he's barefoot, so he's dead. Alright, leave that one alone. What else we got? Now, we could take it across to Northern Ireland, Belfast, and up there on the north coast, Port Stewart, Coleraine, Port Rush, places like this, Lough Neagh. And in Belfast, there's a lot of Devlins there, so there is. The Devlins originated from Ulster, Northern Ireland, so you'll find a lot of us out there, so you will. Oh, and then you could take it down below the border into the Republic, Southern Ireland. And this is where I start to sound a bit like Terry Wogan back in the day on Radio 2, And with a little bit of imagination, you can turn that into Richie Allen, like the Richie Allen show, like, we'll try and make it sound a bit like Richie Allen. Is this a bit like old Rich? I don't know. I'll quick roll my head on that one, I think. Okay, what else we got? Oh, Glasgow, up there in Scotland. Now, Glasgow is the only Scottish accent I can do. I know when you get out to Edinburgh and Aberdeen and Inverness, there are Scottish accents there. I have to be careful this one doesn't slip back into Northern Ireland. So Glasgow, Scotland. Aye, this is as far as I can take it with that one. I struggle a bit with the Scotland. We got Wales, of course. Let's not leave Wales out. Hello, yeah, it's South Wales. I used to spend a lot of time in South Wales, so I did. In Cardiff and Swansea, Newport, places like this. So that was me in Wales, South Wales. This is how we get down there, like, you know, coming back to my place for a bit of a puff after the foreign in Cardiff, like, you know. What else? Okay. Kid. Manchester. Manchester. Having it large, you know. Can't be leaving out Manchester, man. You know, you got fucking Bernard Sumner, Peter Hook, New Order, Joy Division, you know. Factory Records, The Hacienda, legendary. Liam, Noel, Oasis, Sean Ryder and Bez, The Happy Mondays, you know. Fucking Manchester, mate. Having it large. Manx in the house. And then you go along motorway, along M62 like, to the other side at Pennines, and you're in West Yorkshire. So there you got Leeds, Bradford, Huddersfield, Wakefield, Halifax, places like this. And you take it down from West Yorkshire, a little bit further south, and you're in South Yorkshire. And then you're in Sheffield and Barnsley, Doncaster, you know, Rotherham, places like this. South Yorkshire, mate, yeah, can't beat it. Then we've got, what's left? Well, of course, you know, an easy one for me to do is the old West Country farmer bumpkin, like, you know, because you get a lot of that down Cornwall and Devon and Somerset and bits of Wiltshire and Gloucestershire, you know, find them talking a bit like this down there. But what people are surprised to find out is that a lot of folk actually talk like this round these parts. Oxfordshire, you know, if you get up to like Bicester and Abingdon and Whitney and these places, you'll find a lot of people talking like this, and also bits of Oxford. You know, you go to Eddington and Cowley and they're all talking like this. So that's what it sounds like round here, like they're out in a field somewhere, you know, with a combine harvester or a tractor crunching some turnip. Okay, what have I left out? Is there any more? It's probably about it. I mean, I do a bit of Russell Brand. Russell Brand, yeah, we need a revolution of consciousness. We need a more egalitarian society. You know, we need a better distribution of wealth from the rich to the poor. And of course, when I'm in my Russell Brand mode, it's always possible to work in a little joke about me winkle. You know what I mean? I just do what me Tavistock owners tell me to do, you know. That's why you're not seeing much of me on the telly lately, because they haven't given me any jobs. But anyway, that's Russell Brand. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Back to the serious stuff soon.